Hello everyone, and welcome to the top 5 worst anime dads, or worst deadbeat anime dads. As you can guess from the title, this countdown will list the absolute worst fathers in anime with a detailed explanation of why I selected them. Now, let's get started. Coming in at number 5 is Goku from Dragon Ball Z. As we all know, it takes a village to raise a child, but it takes a hero not to give a fuck. Not only has Goku totally walked out on his family at least 5 times, but also, when he does come home after, say, being dead, or in space, or hanging with his bros, he treats everything like he never did anything wrong. If a normal man did this, he would be in jail. And let's not forget, family time. Okay, son, the big, bad, deadly aliens are coming, so you gotta learn to fight. Even though my hopes for you don't extend beyond being a decoy in battle. Gohan. Now, this man, how he is not divorced and paying child support, I will never understand. I mean, a dad plays catch with his kids, but a real dad uses his children as battlefield decoys. Where is DHR when you need them? Also, let's not forget that even if you say he died to save humanity and that makes him a good dad, you forget that Goku is so fucking powerful that he could break out of heaven if he really wanted to, and there wouldn't be much to stop him. Coming in at number 4 is Shao Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist. We have a real gem here. Shao Tucker, also known as Dr. Tucker, makes the list because, as a mad scientist under pressure from the government, he snapped and decided to use his own wife and only child in horrific experiments, resulting in turning both into brain-dead, horrific, disfigured monsters. He also shows no remorse for his actions, citing that he would rather destroy his own family than be reduced down to finding another job and living in a slightly less grandiose lifestyle. I mean, Goku at least never ran medical experiments on his kids, but dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Coming in at number 3 is Dr. Nakabachi from Steins Gate. This is a secondary character, but he's such a bad father that I really decided that he deserved to be on this list. This is the asshole father of Kirisu Makasi, also known as Christine in the show. In the show, he kills his only daughter out of jealousy for her being more brilliant than he is, steals her proof of time travel, and flees to Russia, where he uses the Ruskies to create an operable time machine, eventually leading to World War III and global genocide. It took two alterations to the timeline to foil his evil, self-centered schemes and save the human race. Also, he's a bit of a dick, often stealing work from long-dead physicists to pad his own lack of creative thinking. Shao Tucker and Goku might have been bastard dads, but they at least kept their damage inside the family and never tried to kill everyone else around them. Coming in at number 2, Charles XI of Britannia. All hail Britannia. This is Lelouch's father, a real piece of work. His father's... oh my god. His father framed the death of his mother in order to satisfy one of his jealous siblings, then exiled his son to what was in the anime, godforsaken nowhere Japan, then plotted to freeze time in order to preserve the world just as it was, because as we all know, it's good to be the king. Let us also not forget his attempts at world domination and tricking his son into thinking that he had a fake brother that was in actuality an assassin, and hunting down his friends like vermin. That was a good bonus. I mean, Dr. Nakabachi may have killed his family and made an unintentional attempt to destroy the world, but at least he wasn't like Charles, who made a conscious attempt to kill everyone for shits and giggles. Also, did I fail to mention that in order to save the world, he forces his own son to kill him and, the ghost version of his wife? Yeah, he deserves that spot. Now our number 1, the worst father in all of anime. Most of you can probably see this one coming because you probably had similar thoughts. Coming in at number 1 is Gendo Ikari from Evangelion. Out of all the deadbeat anime dads on this list, Gendo Ikari deserves the number 1 slot as possibly the world's worst anime father. Not only did Gendo abandon his son after his wife died, then later kidnap and drag his son to a secret government project to pilot a giant lobotomized angel of death. I'm being literal here, it was really like that. He also forced his son to combat other angels, attacking the planet, while he himself plotted in secret to end the world, killing everyone in the process. Depending upon which rebuild you're watching, he turns them all into liquid crap or something, I don't know. Oh, and he succeeded after tricking his son into accidentally pulling the trigger of the gun pointed at the head of the planet, twice. Also, he cloned his wife and, without telling his son, allowed Junior to follow a romantic relationship with a reincarnated clone child version of his long-dead lover, which is pretty fucked up. So to summarize, he abandoned his family like Goku, experimented on his own kids like Shao, Tucker, tried to kill all humanity like Dr. Nakabachi, and when all else fails, he tried to resurrect his dead wife in a glorious midlife crisis like Charles XI of Britannia. Also, I failed to mention that depending upon which rebuild of Evangelion you watch, he's pretty much an unrepentant asshole. He shows zero remorse for his actions, and on one occasion actually becomes jealous of his son for shacking up with his clone wife. Yeah, there's going to be some therapy bills there.